Welcome back. We're continuing our series each and every week with, actually, we're following Loren Tepper down there at New Fitness, and Courtney Miller's here with Loren Tepper. And this is your first entire completed week, is that right?
Yeah, 9 days since our first weigh-in was last Monday, and I didn't know what I was going to expect in the first day and for the first week, and today was our first official weigh-in, and it was very positive, right?
Good deal.
I could say that it was very positive. Everybody was in the negative.
Everybody lost.
In the morning class.
And that's what that means when you say negative. Everybody's put out so much effort, they've lost so many calories, and they've lost visible weight, right?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
Yes, they've all lost good numbers of weight.
Okay. And the program is Boone County Losers.
Boone County Losers.
Biggest Losers? Or just
Boone County Biggest Losers.
Boone County's Biggest Losers, yeah. And
that's weight, not personal.
Well, of course, that's what it's supposed to be. Yeah.
Well, I wanted to mention Courtney is with New Fitness, and you are the one that's sponsoring this whole event. So we're glad that that this is a good marriage for people that are looking to lose weight, and the availability of New Fitness to help with that.
Well, thank you. I'm really proud of it, and in the contestants, all of them, they're amazing. I don't think any of them are going to drop out. I think they're all going to hang with it, and every hour with them, I spend 3 times a week. I spend an hour, 3 different classes, and I just love every single one of them. It's just it's such a great energy.
What's some of the reaction from some of the things that you're doing in the classes from the contestants?
I think they're liking it. They today we got out some. If you've seen the program Biggest Loser, they have the big long ropes, and I have 3 of them, and we got them out, and it was a tough workout. But they all. Every single one of them encourages everybody else. They're always talking through it. We're laughing. We're counting.
Well, you pair them up a lot too, don't you?
We didn't today, but yeah, we do some pairing up. Today we did some team building exercises where they laid down on the ground and passed a body ball with their legs and their arms, which work their core, and so there's a lot of interaction between the contestants.
And I'd say this on last Monday when we started, even the first day or the second workout. You still are kind of, I don't want to say embarrassed, but you don't necessarily feel comfortable because this is something new. I mean, you're making a lifestyle change. You're trying to do things that are different. So everybody's in there for the same reason, but you still are
self-conscious about everything.
Even me. I mean, I was a little.
You're a little intimidated, I'm sure.
Intimidated is probably the right word. I mean, lost for words. I kept my mouth shut probably for the first day.
Wow.
Second day, I got a little bit.
That's an improvement.
And I got a little bit more talkative on Wednesday. But like Monday and today, a lot more encouragement, a lot more talking about. Slapping hands, doing some things, and people are becoming more comfortable with what each of us are doing, and accept the fact that everybody is putting out a max effort. Because Courtney, re-emphasized the fact that everybody is doing what we're supposed to be doing. Your heart rates are right, your effort points are right, everything that you're doing, whether it doesn't look like you're doing as much of work as somebody else. Everybody's trying to do it together.
Well, let's show some of that video because that gives a great example of what we're talking about. We'll show some of that video we shot last Friday.
Put your weight into that back leg. Good. There's 2.
Okay. What are we doing here?
This is our warm up. We are getting ready, or they are getting ready to get into a circle. And see, we're going to get down into a lunge, and we're going to take that weighted ball is in my hand. I'm going to place it in their hand, and they are going to have to stay down into a lunge position until that ball goes around the circle 6 times. And they can't stand up. And if they stand up, we start over.
And it does hurt. I mean, it burns in the thigh. It really does. It may look like I'm not going down that far, but that hurts. I mean,
it looks simple to me.
It does.
But it's
because you're actually not standing straight up. You're putting all your weight on your front knee and your back.
On your back leg. It's supposed to be on your back leg.
This is showing your effort level. It's measuring your effort level. So you want these numbers to be higher. So that's what we're looking at. Lulu's in the other room, I think. Shell, Tep Dog, R93. Got some good numbers. Okay, this is what we're doing.
Hey, those are positive things to say.
Heart.
But anyway, it gives a good representation of what's going on. There you do
Here's Loren.
some push-ups.
And they'll say, "Oh, that looks like girly push-ups you heard when you were." That hurts. I mean, I don't. When you keep your back straight and try and do it, and not having to done push-ups for.
Well, you kept complaining
20
about your back.
Yeah.
I mean, is your back weak or just?
Yeah, it is weak. I mean, it
Yeah.
is. But it's getting stronger and doing the things that we need to do.
Okay.
To,
Well, and the more you work your core, that helps with all that. It seems
Right,
like,
right. And that's why we do it on our knees, is because we want to make sure that we get form right. And by making sure you get form right, we're going to start on our knees and do it that way.
And like Monday, it was funny. We worked the upper muscles of our abs and stuff like that. And I was telling her today that when I walked out of there Monday afternoon, I was hurting. I couldn't even eat dinner. It hurt that much, and not like painful, just the burn and feeling that I had really accomplished something in the 45, 50 minutes.
You'd be proud of that pain.
Yeah, he was proud of that pain. And then the next morning, you said you felt good.
I did. I felt real good,
Yeah.
But my legs are getting stronger. I can feel that. But that's always been probably one of my strongest areas of my body. Has always been my legs. But I'm still feeling it today after I walk out of their workout.
Now, you did a weigh-in last Friday or
Well, we did
was
a weigh-in today.
Today, okay.
Yeah.
And we can't say how much weight he lost, but he did lose some weight, right?
He did. He had a great number. And what we'll do at the end of the day after we've done all of our weigh-ins is it's a percentage. Who has the most percentage loss will get an free massage from Comfort Zone.
Oh, awesome.
all right.
Yeah.
Oh man,
So,
I really like that.
yeah. So each week there'll be a different sponsor who gives us a prize to the weekly Biggest Loser.
Good.
And
Good.
then so those prizes, although you'll win it on that week, you actually don't get it until the grand finale. So, and then of course the grand finale is a $1,000 grand prize from Crockett Properties.
Okay,
So,
okay.
And
that's a
again,
great-
community is all behind this, which is
They
great.
are.
And I
They
want
are
to say,
all behind it.
we did this last week, and I didn't. Monday, you weren't at our workout. You had one of your other instructors do it. But today, I was telling you that we had a lot of comment, a lot of feedback from our Facebook pages, going to our website pages, seeing the number of hits and people, and then people talking to you in the community and encouraging you. And I appreciate that. I mean, we're setting ourselves up here, by saying it. But I really felt good in trying to make the right decisions and not, go overboard.
Well, you need to be commended for your effort
You
of
bet.
doing this, because I mean I know that you don't mind the attention,
Right.
Because you kind of thrive on the attention.
Well, you
That's
know,
my ego.
at the end of the workouts on Facebook, I post, who did great on effort level, who did great on calorie burn, and it's good to see your name up there.
Yeah.
You bet.
And someone said, I walked into the bank the other day and they said, well, how are you, how are you doing? I saw you got effort points. He said, I didn't even know they knew who I was.
Yeah, cool.
And so people are watching on Facebook, and when the contestants see their names up there, they know they have something to be proud
What's
of.
the Facebook page?
New Fitness of Harrison.
Now,
Okay.
Now you said I before we came on the air to do the show, I told you that I had 207 or 217 max effort points, and you were saying that you'd never
gotten that in a
that
workout.
high. And even Courtney was saying that's really a really high number typically to get. And that was from that workout that we were talking about. And like I said, you look at it and you're saying, well, it doesn't look like you were doing that much. But in reality, when you go and measure the all the things that are being done with the program, there was a lot more there going on than
Exactly.
than what people
Yeah.
really see.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And here's some more. of
And
the
hopefully they'll
video.
get more, as the week
And
goes
that right
by.
there, that's a perfect example. It doesn't look that hard, but I tell you what, it was a hard one. When they got done, they were like, oh my gosh.
And see, that's showing their
Yeah,
percentage of.
the little number down at the right of the screen, that is, we have a technology that measures your effort level, which is awesome.
And you can
so
see
that's-
we had to do it 20 times that day, and I was like halfway there, and I was dying, catching the ball. But the squatting part is what hurts when you're getting the burn in your thighs, and staying in that position, keeping your back straight, trying to then jump and do the things.
Well, I mean, you weigh more than I do.
Right.
I mean, that's obvious. So when you're using your knees and your legs, you're actually lifting a lot more weight than what I would. So your effort level is going to be higher.
Right.
Is that right?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. That's right. Yeah.
So-
Well,
Well, you're doing good.
He's
I
doing
can't-
really good.
I can't
Really
wait to
good.
see what happens next week. See if you
bet.
just quit completely.
No, he's not. Look at him.
not.
He's motivated.
No, let me say this: the
The
sport-
bully is the motivator has motivated
Right.
you.
She has. And the other thing is the sports complex has got to get some little better food out there. I mean, I was dying this weekend out there working. John Phillips, if
Okay.
you're watching this, I mean, I was dying out there.
Would
not
you like
being
some
able
salad?
We need to
some
have him
more
as a
fruit.
guest while y'all are on here sometime.
So you couldn't eat the cheese Doritos and all that stuff.
No hot dogs, no nachos. There was nothing out there other than
Right.
water for me to just
You
devour.
need to take a sack lunch.
Well, I sent my son to go get me half a Subway sandwich for me to eat.
There
So
you go.
Okay.
yeah.
And don't forget, around town, you've got Nature's Wonder, Prairie Market,
Yeah.
John Paul's, Jamie's Creative Catering and Ranch House Restaurant, and actually the Cake Shop that are all offering new fitness menus.
Yeah,
So,
change
all
your
around town.
lunch route up and start going to some of these places.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely.
Well, great.
Well, thanks,
Thank
guys.
y'all.
We'll
Thanks.
see both
Look
of you
forward
next
to
week.
Next week.
Yeah, and we'll see what the improvement is.
All right.
All right, thanks so much.
Thanks.
All right.
Thanks.
Who do you have now?
Sally Jo Gibson is up next. She will be talking about the Daughters of the American Revolution. Stay with us.